explanation from the reporter, from Judith Miller, is that she was only wrong because her sources were wrong. It wasn't her. It was the people who were supposed to tell her true stuff about Iraq and weapons of mass destruction, but instead decided to tell her false stuff. I was wrong because my sources were wrong, and that was Judith Miller. Well, the New York Times' defense of this Hillary Clinton story this week, this fiasco that they've had with the Hillary Clinton email story, their explanation on what they got wrong here, how it all went wrong, it sounds very, very similar, almost identical to the Judith Miller defense. They're now saying, quote, "We got it wrong because our very good sources had it wrong." It's according to a New York Times editor. The reporters and the editors on this story.
Who is Mr. Purdy? Mr. Purdy told me.
Anonymous senior government officials who repeatedly told the Times that there was a criminal referral into Hillary Clinton when there was none. The Times says they probably couldn't have done anything differently. Not our fault. Sources were wrong. What's our responsibility for that? The senior government officials whose names we as readers cannot know, whose agendas we cannot evaluate. The New York Times is again arguing that their sources are to blame, so they couldn't have known. Except it is the job of a news organization to vet the accuracy and the authenticity of their sources. And you are to blame for the fake stuff that your sources get you to print. This is not a matter of war and peace, like it was last time around with the New York Times and Judith Miller. This is just the matter of who may be the next president of the United States. And yes, the New York Times is under a microscope, and everything they do is scrutinized and analyzed unlike any other news organization in the country or maybe even the world. But that is because we need the New York Times, unlike any other news organization in the country or in the world. They are the paper of record for a reason. They are screwing this up in exactly the same way they've screwed up even more serious stuff in the past, and they should have figured that out by now.